Batman does not kill. This is a view that's held by almost every single Batman fan universally. It's his number one rule, right? You don't kill because the villain, you can never snoop down to their level. But for some reason, Zack Snyder didn't get this. Zack Snyder's Batman, to me, is probably one of the worst interpretations of the character. And I'm really sick of people saying that it's great and you just need to give it a chance because straight up, it's not very good. This version of Batman is angry, but it's not the type of angry Batman where he learns to become good through the Bat family and through people like Nightwing, Batgirl, Tim Drake, even sometimes Jason Todd. No, this version of Batman is angry for no reason and is treated like it's a normal thing. Zack Snyder fundamentally did not understand Batman and what Batman is meant to do. He takes the one thing about Batman that everyone likes, his moral code, and basically just throws it out the window to make it just another Punisher. I'm Josh from my studios, and let's jump into why Batman does not kill. Whenever someone criticizes Zack Snyder's Justice League, anything about the movies, you have this legion, unknown to me, this legion of fans that will come and attack you for literally no reason. Same with Tobey Maguire fans. Heck, even same with if you say something like, oh my god, maybe Spectacular Spider-Man isn't as good as Remember. You'll have a ton of fans attack you. But this is one point where I think at least everyone has to agree Batman shouldn't kill. Batman was built off his moral code. If you didn't know, which everyone should know this by now, Batman's parents were murdered in an alley, and he has trauma from that, and he refuses to pick up a gun and use it against his enemies because of multiple reasons. Through media, he has multiple of reasons why he doesn't pick up a gun, and I think that this is the main part of his character that he just does not kill. It's his main thing. He'll do anything to avoid killing his enemies. That's literally what makes Batman Batman. That he can go through any situation, make it through any situation while being a normal man and not killing his enemies while snooping down to their level. One big reason why Batman doesn't kill is because this is mainly if you look at something like Batman, the Batman Arkham series, or Under the Red Hood. The reason Batman doesn't kill in those types of universes is because if he kills, he can't go back from it. He kills, or even Injustice, he kills Joker, he can't come back from that, and he'll start killing all his villains. He knows this, and he's trying to reserve himself, because he knows that it'll be a killing spree if he allows himself to go that deep. That's usually the reason that most forms of media give to why Batman doesn't kill. And if Batman's killing rule is ever broken, it's usually because of some dark abyss. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, the reason he abandons is because Robin was killed, which, yeah, I understand. But if you watch something like The Dark Knight, you'll know that Batman doesn't, the movie by the way, you'll know that Batman doesn't start killing because Jason Todd dies. What he starts doing is he starts not allowing someone to be Robin until Tim Drake comes along and he's able to convince him to have another Robin. He doesn't just start guns blazing. And you think someone like Commissioner Gordon would stop him too. Like, Commissioner Gordon would be like, oh, Batman, but you literally can't smoke and kill all your enemies. Like, that's a normal thing to do, right? No, Commissioner Gordon was just condoning Batman's actions, which is idiotic to me. I can understand if maybe Batman snaps and kills one guy or two, maybe spends a week killing and then realizes the error of mistakes. Maybe Dick Grayson could help him out, seeing the error of his ways, or maybe Superman or someone. Not that he goes on a killing spree and starts killing all of his enemies because, I don't know, something stupid like maybe he doesn't mind killing anymore. That's idiotic to me. Batman is built on the principle that you can't kill and snoop down to their level, yet in Zack Snyder's Justice League, Batman is often found snooping down to their level. I do want to make it clear, I'm not talking about when he kills parademons. I actually don't mind him killing parademons. I mean, they're undead creatures. They're about to kill the entire planet. It doesn't sound that stupid to me. But it's when he kills normal people, like in the warehouse. That's what makes me mad. He'll just start killing random people, and Zack Snyder will treat it like it's no big deal. Let me get this straight. I don't hate Zack Snyder as a director. He's a good director. Some of his scenes are beautiful. For example, the flight scene in Man of Steel. It's really good directing. He's not a good writer. That's what I think. The only good movie he put out was Zack Snyder's Justice League. And I would go as far to say the movie's only maybe an 8, maybe even a 7.5, and has some boring moments. But people treat him like he's this god, and you can't really criticize what he has to say. And one of those big things is Batman doesn't kill, right? And I've been harping on the same points, but I'm dead serious. I can't know why you would make Batman kill, period. It's so incredibly stupid to me why you would make him kill. Like I said earlier, Batman doesn't kill because he doesn't want to stoop down to that level, but he also doesn't kill because he'd rather let himself just arrest the villains and let the court system deal with it rather than him becoming some sort of omnipotent god who just decides the villain's fates. A good example of this is the Injustice comics in Superman's Dream. In this alternative universe, Batman kills the Joker after Superman is able to go through the whole, you know what I mean, like he doesn't kill Joker this time. Lois Lane lives, and he kills Joker to make sure Joker doesn't do it again. But he knows that he's not above the law, so he turns Joker in and leaves. Batman knows he's not above the law. Depending on the iteration, I understand. Not every iteration needs to follow that rule that Batman doesn't find himself above the law, but I think it's a general rule that superheroes shouldn't find themselves above the average person. Like, even Superman is still kind of human. He acts human. If you've seen the My Adventures with Superman show, that is probably my favorite iteration of the character in a long time, and I really hope, and I think that Batman needs to have that human aspect for his more recent show that's coming out really soon. But a lot of, especially Zack Snyder, seems to ignore the fact that Batman doesn't kill also because he's human. Batman is not a god. He is a normal human. And I want to quickly say this is not, technically this is not part one, but this is a precursor to the next video I'm putting out in a few days where I talk about Batman, how he's human. Batman is no god. Batman is not invincible. He's just a normal guy who's extraordinary in certain respects. And Zack Snyder had seemed to forget that. Batman is no god. He can't decide whether people live or die. He just tries to save everybody he can and let the justice system decide that for themselves. Batman knows he's not some god, and he knows that there needs to be. He knows that even gods need their power checked. Take for example his protocol against Superman. The whole story of Dawn of Justice was Batman knew that Superman needs to be checked, and that he couldn't just let Superman reign free. But he decides to go kill him and decide his fate for him, instead of maybe keeping a watch on him and having a plan to take him out. That to me is just incredibly stupid because it voids the whole point of why Batman has the plan to take out the Justice League in the first place. It's because he doesn't. And let's say Batman did this in the comics and he went to kill every single villain before they even did something. No hero will be alive. Right, and these plans are really interesting. Check out, I would say Justice League Doom is a good movie if you haven't seen his plans and stuff. Really decent film, actually, Justice League Doom. But Batman is he's not supposed to kill superheroes. Like, he's a superhero himself. And Zack Snyder just seemed to forget that Batman is not a god and he's just an ordinary human. Of course, there'll be a 10-12 minute full-length video covering why I think Batman's only human, but moving on from that point, I also just generally did not like Zack Snyder's take on Batman's morals. Because Batman is supposed to represent the best of us. He's smart, strong, cunning. He also cares about people. He's willing to do anything to keep people safe. He always wins, even in the darkest situations. Zack Snyder seemed to have forgotten that, or not even mentioned it to him first time. And he's done this with other characters. He didn't view Superman as a human. He viewed Superman as a scary god. Same with Wonder Woman. The Flash, he viewed more of as a jokester than someone who actually deeply cares about somebody. Check out this video if you really want my true thoughts on the Flash. But I just did not like his take on most characters. His directing style was good. His writing was decent. It's just that he didn't care about the DC characters. He viewed them as gods, not as people, or not as gods who need to act as people, which is, I think, his major fault. It's just, the movie there's just certain moments that really disrespect DC characters, and Batman's probably the biggest disrespected character in the entire mythology. Like, I get it, Joker killed Robin, but you're going to tell me that Batman wouldn't kill the Joker, but he would kill tons of criminals? Like, that's just so idiotic to me, how Batman decided he's going to kill a bunch of criminals but not kill the insane Joker. If you're going to make it so Batman kills, at least keep it simplified. Oh, Batman kills now, but he also killed the Joker. No, Joker's alive for some reason. And he didn't kill the Joker because of story reasons, and because Zack Snyder wanted to do another Injustice movie, like, that hasn't been done, like, 5 times in the most recent years, 4 times in the most recent years. It's crazy. We've had Invincible. I haven't seen any of these, but we've had Invincible, The Boys, Injustice, and now Zack Snyder Justice League, that they all think Superman is some type of god and he can't be beaten, and there needs to be someone to take him out, and he's always evil. No. Like, I want to get a version of Superman and a version of Batman that care about people. Just simply care about people, right? Because that seems to be a trait that a lot of people have forgotten in the last 2 years. It's that Batman and Superman are human, and not in a literal sense, but in a caring sense. And that just seems to be what most people have forgotten. And I honestly think they need to take a second, and they need to watch both the DCAU and the Batman show from 2004. Because if you have not seen that Batman show, go watch it. It's really good. But with the recent release of My Adventures with Superman, I have a hope that the people who are behind that show are behind the new Batman show, because if the Batman the Caped Crusader is as good as Superman and My Adventures with Superman, and are as true to its mythology as the Superman writers were, I really hope this Batman show will be good, and it gives me hope, along with the Brave and the Bold, that the Batman will finally be taken seriously for what he is, a hero who cares, and just not some god who kills without morals. But yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe. This video took 3 weeks for me to put together because I was busy also scripting a second video, basically talking about why Batman is human. That's why this video took so long. I'm probably going to record that tomorrow morning. This video should be released Friday. That video will come out Sunday. So if you like this video and you're seeing it in a future Monday, Tuesday, check out that video. I begin school, so I'm going to be streaming Gotham Knights in a hurry to get it done. I have till next Wednesday to get it done. And yeah, I'm Justin from my studios. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and yeah, I'll check you guys in another video. Stay electric.